So I've not been down here since Friday. It's now Tuesday. It's still pouring, but I've had to brave the weather because I can't not come down. I need to come down. I need to check on everything and just basically see what everything's doing. Hello, my name is Lucia and welcome to my channel. This is my allotment journey. If you are new here, please stick around, come and say hi, maybe leave a comment or even subscribe. I am honestly really considering doing a new sort of channel now, which is basically chats from my shed. Because I feel like this year I spend more time in the shed than I do on the actual plot itself, because the weather we're having is just shocking. You know, you would not believe we are in July and yet again it's pouring down. But I'm here. I picked up some bits yesterday from the garden centre. Finally found some irises because I really wanted to put some irises in the plot, so I found them finally. I've been like to a few garden centres to find those. But I picked myself up. Now I haven't done this, but I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. I can't seem to grow cabbages. My cabbages were an absolute disaster. I grew some from seed. I put them in because they're meant to be like overwintered ones, and they got basically eaten. They were gone. They were like taken down to the last. So I was just like, do you know what, it's not going to happen. Give up. And I've planted obviously other things in that bed and have continued to do other things in the meantime. But they had some, that's all they had left. So I think they obviously, you know, you get the packs of veg and things done for you already, and they had this section where there was just loads of cabbages left. So I thought, do you know what, maybe it's a sign. It's a sign. So I have picked myself up out here in the pouring rain. I've got a bag of goodies. I did pick myself up some cabbages, and I'm gonna whack those. Let's see which ones were they. Hang on a second. No, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't, guys. I didn't pick up the cabbages. I thought I picked up cabbages. Oh, these must have been mixed in with them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I don't have cabbages. So I'm still not going to go cabbages this year. Obviously, I'm not meant to, because I have broccoli. It's called Green Magic, early cropping, good flavour, bloody broccoli. Oh my goodness. I still don't have cabbages. Oh gosh. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna be growing some broccoli. I need to, I don't know if I can find a home today. I might have to live in my shed for a week or two. But yeah, I have some, not cabbage, but some broccoli to add to the rest of the family. I can't believe that. That's absolutely, do you know what? The worst thing is, I had a text about 2 weeks ago from Specsavers saying that I'm due for my appointment. Right, I cannot stay in here. I'm going to have to just do it, brave this weather, and just crack on. I've got some pots that I want to take the old flowers out of and put these new ones in that I've got, so let's do this. Get my hands on some irises for a while now, and I managed to find some, so I picked myself up a blue shimmer and a deep black. I'm not sure I'm going to hone them yet, so I think I'm just going to kind of like leave them in the polytunnel section in their pots until I decide where I want to actually put. So first little beetroot harvest. I only got one of my golden eye beets this year so far. Now I'm not growing my own cabbages, but look, I've just been gifted this huge, absolute beauty of a cabbage. So I've cleared the shallots out. They're just covered in slugs. Like, what is going on? They weren't going to survive this weather if this continues to rain. So I've taken them out, but I'm going to leave what I found in their garlic. There's still bits of garlic in there, so I'm going to leave them in and see what they do. Now I'm really pleased with my very first golden eye beetroot. So it's such a stun. I don't know if you guys can see the colour. It's absolutely stunning. So that's another one to add to the tick checklist. But hey, do you know what? The others kind of like that at the moment. But if they don't grow, I've got one. To think all those weeks ago the absolute hassle I was having with my tomato plants, and now the ones that have made it and survived are absolutely thriving. Even the ones down here, it's just like, it's crazy to think that my ones got dug up and now look. So hopefully, because we have flowers, I will get some tomatoes this year, which would be really cool. That cover's come off again, so all that, and again I forgot my staple gun, but yeah, the cover's come off again. I don't think this is wanting to stay on, is it? I should never have changed this bed around, but I did, and that's what's happened. Again, rhubarb is looking fantastic. I might take some, I think I will maybe take some, and I've had a few rhubarb crumbles. Maybe make a cake, I don't know. Yes, I might look up a rhubarb cake recipe just to be a little bit different, so I think I'm going to take some of that today. Welcome back to the shed. I honestly think as soon as I get in, I'm going to have a nice hot bath. 100%. It's needed. I'm covered in mud, absolutely covered. But what do I expect? It's pouring. Yeah, I've done a little bit of tidying. Obviously I've taken those shallots out. They were just absolutely swarmed with slugs and whatever, so I thought, you know what, they're only shallots, they're not onions, I don't expect them to get any bigger. So I've just shoved them here for now. I'm going to let them dry out. I think, to be fair, my onions have been drying out now since before I went away, so I think maybe another week. I'll give them another week, and then I'll start kind of packing them up and getting them home so I can use them, which would be great, along with the garlic. So the garlic's getting there, it's looking great also. But yeah, as much as I would love to do so much today, I need more soil, so I need to go and get myself some soil at some point to put broccoli. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a home for some broccoli that I didn't think I had bought. So great. Wanted cabbages, ended up with broccoli, but you know, maybe it's a sign. Maybe I was meant to have broccoli and I'm just not meant to have my own cabbages, you know. But then again, when I'm getting gifted cabbages like that from other plot holders, do I really need to grow my own? I think that same lady, funny enough, gave me a cabbage last year, and again, it was huge. It was actually bigger than that last year, and it was so nice. So maybe I'm just meant to have cabbages from that particular plot holder. But yeah, I've gone and picked some rhubarb. I think I'm going to look for a recipe online and maybe attempt to do a cake this time, because all I keep doing with it is crumbles. So I might be getting sick of crumbles, but yeah, that would be something quite cool to do. Have a little recipe, see what we've got. It's a shame I haven't got any other little bits to maybe do a fruit cake. Not sure what I've got at home, to be honest with you, but we shall see. See that bed still? Fingers crossed. Since I put this little chap in, hasn't been touched. Has not been touched. It's actually coming back. So I'm gonna have to get some more scarecrows. Now I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 celery plants dotted around the plot, because I absolutely love celery and I really enjoy making celery soup. I know some people were like, not really, but it's something that I enjoy, and at the moment they are looking really well, so I'm really pleased with them. So it won't be long until I can make my own celery soup from the celery that I have grown. Because I know I can go to the shop and I can buy it, but it's not the same. It's not the same. That was the one thing I really enjoyed last year, was I had an abundance of celery. Because it was one of my, I didn't realise, I learnt last year not to actually sow that much. You don't actually need that much. But it was great because I had loads of it, and we just kept having celery soup. And then when we run out, I say run out, when the deer's completely got the last of it, I had to go and buy it, and it just wasn't the same. So again, I'm really happy. Again, this bed here of the celery is just looking fantastic. And yeah, so give it a few more weeks and celery soup. So I've come down here today. It was raining when I left this morning, and now this afternoon the sun is out and I'm not dressed for it. So this morning I actually was dressed for rain, and now I am not correctly dressed for this weather that we've got this afternoon. The sun has come out, it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm absolutely roasting. But I'm going to make the tea and have a little sit down for a bit with the ladies on the plot. It's now Saturday. I've been out today with a few other ladies from the Allotment. We went for some lunch at one of the garden centres, and then we picked up some plants for the planters at the main entrance. While I was there, I actually picked up some cabbages this time. So I've got some cabbages and broccoli. Obviously I didn't want the broccoli, but I have got broccoli. So what I've done, I've literally just took the last of the garlic out of that bed, so that cleared up that bed for me, so I have got a spare bed. But what I'm going to do is kind of leave it a while. I'm going to keep these in water here in one of the trays, and basically just get some compost and soil, freshen up that bed, and then pop the cabbages in there. Not sure if I have the space for the broccoli as well, but if not, I'm pretty sure I can find I hope, I don't know actually, I'm sure there's somewhere. I don't think there is, I don't think I have got a space, but so I might have to put them in together, but we will work that one out, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, I actually don't know. So the corn is looking amazing. I love that word, don't I? Amazing, it's amazing. That's gone absolutely crazy. Along with these two pumpkins, this one in particular, where we had our first pumpkin the other day, is just look at that. It's fantastic. And I have noticed, so that was the first one, wasn't it? We have a second on there, and oh, hang on, it looks like the other one's got one as well in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see, just in there, right in front of me. You might have to zoom in, there is another one in there also. So this is good. I just wanted 3. I thought if I could get 3 pumpkins, 1 each for the girls, then that's all we need. Any more is an absolute bonus. Don't think of anything on this one yet. No, nothing in there, but this has just gone absolutely crazy. So loving that. These, I don't know if they're going to come back, because obviously they got, look, the top's got properly just munched off, clean off there on all of them. So we shall see. Celery's doing okay though, so that's doing really well. Yeah, and this is the bed. So I've just taken the last of the garlic out of that. I need to look, there's nothing in there now, that's just kind of gone down to nothing. So I need to fill and freshen up this bed. Obviously I've got a space here with the celery, which I'm not sure what to do, what to pop in there. But yeah, now I've got that broccoli, I need to find a little home for the broccoli somewhere. But be careful, because the lady's there on the plot next to me, so I'm not sure she'd like to be filmed. But I don't know if I've got a space. This might turn into a, hello, has anyone got free space in their plot that I can grow some broccoli please, or would you like some, and I'll just take one. But yeah, I'm not sure, but it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be with the last few. Wow, look at the state of the peas. I think I should have picked these just look awful now, but then there's some fresher ones there, but these just dried out. It's crazy what's happened to it. I think it's just the weather, everything's just kind of going into shock. You know, bless them, they don't know what they're doing, do they? One minute it's bright sunshine, the next it's just like absolute torrential rain. And now let the slugs have been in there, they've had a field day. The grapevine's going absolutely crazy, so I'm really pleased with that. That seems to have just gone really mad in the last few days. It was going mad anyway, but even more so. If you can see, it's just gone absolutely crazy. All this is out, so look, so that needs training again, training, whatever the word is. So that's a little job that I think I will do another day, because I might have to add some more wire or string in that middle section. What I really need to do today is put these on the shed. Now I've got one on, but I want to put one at the top and the bottom, just to make sure that the door is completely closed, because I do think at one point there was like a mouse or something getting in here, because there was like just a couple of like little drop-ins, and I completely cleared the shed out. But since I've had the onions and the garlic hanging in here, not a thing. But obviously they're drying out really well, so they're not going to be in here much longer, so I'm just gonna put them on. But I don't have a drill or anything, so I'm gonna use a screwdriver, so this should be quite interesting. There we go. Now I've got the Freon. So that door, when I close it, so there's 1, 2, oh. And when I do this one, I made this one a little bit stiffer, but the door that actually closes now. So, oh, I'm going to say that bottom one took me a while, but it's all worth it. So my kettle's going off now, which is typical, but there's not some bad sized ones is in there. I'm quite happy with those. Just want to take a couple for Sunday dinner. So I'm going to make myself a quick cup of tea, but I'm really pleased with those potatoes. So I only wanted a couple because obviously I noticed them ones are starting to turn. Did I say turn, go? Well, the leaves have kind of like, all the flowers are gone, but the leaves have gone yellow and that. So I thought I'll take a couple. I'll use them for tea tomorrow, which would be nice. And yeah, so I'm really happy with them. Obviously there's a couple of small ones in there, but you know, they'll be nice. I'll just give them a quick boil and then roast them in the oven with some olive oil and rosemary and thyme, and yeah, they should be quite nice. I love the fact that I'm trying to put a sugar in here. I'm really naughty, guys. I do have sugar in my tea. I have 2 sugars in my tea. So bad, but I need something sweet, so that is why. Is that going in? No, I've actually opened it this time. Right, let's do this. Tea bags! Tea bags! I think I prefer coming here in the evening. Obviously I haven't got any lights on my plot, which I have. Well, I say that I've got those 2 little spotlight thingies, but they're not really, there's no kind of lighting, is there? So I think going forward, that's something that I need to look at if I am going to start staying up here a little bit later, so obviously that I am a bit safer here. But apart from that, yeah, I love it. I'm gonna have to get a little barbecue down. Obviously I've got my little gas stove and I can make myself a cup of tea, so that's handy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, I keep saying about the barbecue, I really do need to, because lately when I have been here and it has been an okay day, I keep smelling others barbecues going on and I'm like, oh, it smells so good, so good. But obviously I don't have a barbecue, so that's something I definitely need to do and kind of sort out. I've got to clean the spoon. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to clean one. Did I leave? Where is that? I thought I had a little thing of spoons. Oh, maybe I've got one in the coffee bit. That's annoying. But no, oh hang on, let's clean this one. Got that hanging with this wipe and a bit of water. But yeah, no, I can't wait. Well, what would actually help is if we got some good weather that actually stayed, because that seems to be the biggest problem right now. Is just I can't read the weather. It's just like ridiculous. This morning it was really kind of like cloudy and overcast, and then gonna go throw my tea bag out here. Hang on. I've got a pot full of tea bags, which eventually I'm going to shove on the compost, into the compost, should I say. But no, and then it came out quite warm at one point this afternoon. But like again, it's very like overcast but quite humid. So, but yeah, cheers. Nice little cuppa at the lolly. But oh, too hot. I'm going to bag up those potatoes, so I'll take them home. I've got, me personally right now, I feel like everything's a mess. I know it's not a mess, but I feel like it is. I do need to, the next time the man comes and delivers the next lot of wood chip, I do need to start covering over again, because I have got gaps in the bottom of my beds. quite big gaps as well, so that's really kind of broken down, so that needs redoing at some point. So I'm just being lazy, kind of putting that off, but I'm getting to the point where I can't put it off anymore. I need to find a home for that broccoli, and I must get the cabbages in, so that is the next job, to go and get myself some more compost and soil, freshen up that bed, get those cabbages in, and sort out that netting as well, which at the moment I feel like I go to and then I'm bothered. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's the weather this week. It's made me a little bit like, ugh, again, but no, we'll get there. We'll get there. Need to just have a bit of a perk up. But those pumpkins though, so happy with the pumpkins. I'm really excited. So fingers crossed, nothing happens to those and they continue to grow, and I have my pumpkins for the girls to pick this year, which will be really, really cool. So guys, obviously I am very new to YouTube. I am originally from TikTok, so if you are on TikTok, do find me on there. I am on there. If you're on Insta, I'm also on Instagram, so please do come and give me a follow on Instagram. But again, thank you guys for subscribing, thank you for commenting and taking the time to watch, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, and I will catch you all again next week.